Hi, hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Spotify Learn. Today, let's discuss about the 2022 scheme third semester mathematics module 3, that is statistical interference 1. I have uploaded both the modules first and second. If you have not watched that, you can check it out and come here. I have even said how to plan all your subjects and all, and I have made the separate video for that full study plan how to do before 3 days. If you have not watched that video, you can comment later, come here and watch the video how to plan and all. But for sure, as I said, within 20th of January I'll upload all the 5 modules. You can also get this PDF for your reference, that is handwritten notes. You can DM me on Instagram. My Instagram account will be mentioned in the description box. Come on, let's start without wasting the time. That is, sampling distribution is included, the hypothesis, level of significance, confidence limits, sampling of attributes, test of significance, comparison of labs. This is one of the easiest module of all, in that which you can score and you can get maximum marks. That is, you can score 30 on 30, 20 on 20 itself. First, just you have to listen. Okay, that is, first the sampling type of problems will come, and there is 4 types of problems. That is, you can find out here, that is x minus mu, x bar minus mu divided by sigma divided by root n, x minus np divided by root npq. What are these terms? P1, PQ, PQ, N1, N2, P, what is capital P, PQ. That and all you will get in the next upcoming problems when I solve it. Next is for confidence limits. You have to just remember this much. Okay, for population and for sample. Okay, that will be for population, this will be for sample. Here just it will come 1.96, 2.58, 1.96, 2.58, both will be same. Here also for 95%, here also for 95, here 99, here also 99. The same will be there, but the changes here is sigma by root n, sigma by root n. Here it is pq by root n, pq by root n for sample, and for this here it is x bar, p and p. What is this p, x bar, sigma, root n? That and all you'll get when we start the problems. Now let's see about the sampling. What are the notations that I said? Mu, x bar, p, capital P and all, right? That we will discuss here. See, for population and for sample, as I said, you have to remember this table. Size is n, and n for sample, and population it is capital N, sample it is small n. Mu is represented for population, x bar is for sample, variance is for sigma bar square, and s square is for sample. If you do the root of this, you will get sigma. If you do root of this, you will get s, that is the standard deviation. It is what? Root of variance. For proportion it is capital P, it is small p for sample. If you remember this much, this module is 25% over. Okay, now next, problems based on z is equal to x bar minus mu divided by sigma by root n. Okay, now how to identify this? See, first they have asked a sample of 100 tires. 100 tires means it is some number, you have to assume like that. Then taken from a lot. Okay, the mean life of a tire is found to be 39350. That is, for some mean value they have given. See, they have given some number value and they have given some mean value. SD also they have mentioned, that is standard deviation. Standard deviation divided by, that is sigma by root n, right? That is sigma by root n means sigma is what? Standard deviation. That means this or second type of formula should come. See here, this or second type. See here, you can see sigma by root n, that is only this formula is there. See, okay, that you should remember, only this formula should come. Next is, you have again 40,000 kilometer, that is the what may be the true random sample they have given for a population. Okay, they have not given this. Okay, now first you will take, we shall set up a null hypothesis, that is 40,000 kilometers. Alternate hypothesis is, see, mu is not equal to 40,000, that is according to two-tail test. Okay, alpha is equal to 5%. What is the value for 95? As I said, 1.96, right? You can see the formula for this. Z is equal to x bar minus mu divided by sigma by root n. Sigma we know, standard deviation. N we know, 100. X bar is what? Mean life. And mu is what? Here you can see according to this what? Alternate hypothesis. We know all the value, means just substitute and you will get the value as minus 1.99. Okay, now you have to find out the critical value. 1.99 is greater than 1.96, right? So it is rejected. If it is lesser, it will be accepted. If it is greater, it will be rejected. Okay. Now, reject null hypothesis. You have to reject what null hypothesis, and hence that sample did not come from a population of 40,000. Why you wrote this line? Because see, in the last line they have given, you have to consider a true random sample for population with mean of live 40,000. You have to use 5% LOS. Okay, 5% LOS means here you can see here it is 5% LOS. Okay, now that is how you have used that. You got the value of 1.9 and that is greater, so you will reject the null hypothesis. So you will say it have not come from the population of 40,000. Now next type of problem we'll move on. That is one of the easiest again. Xz is equal to n x minus np divided by root npq. This is one of the easiest. If die or some coin, head, tail and all some random samples came in, see here a die is thrown 960 times. You know this is the value of n, and 5 times appears 184 times. 5 appears. That means in die 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 will be there. No, they are saying 5 appears how many times? 184 times. Is the die biased? We have to see whether it is biased or not. See now, n we know that is 960 and p that is you have to take the probability of success. That means what they have given only for 5 they have given mentioned some value as 184. So there are 6 and you will take only one, that is 5. You will take divided by 6, that is probability you are taking. This is the value of p, that is success. What is q? 1 minus p. It is 5 by 6. 1 minus 1 by 6 you will get 5 by 6. I hope you got this. Now again you will take the expected number, that is 1 by 6 into, that is p into n. Okay, p into n, what you will get? 160. Observed is what? Observed value for 5 is what? 184 they had given. Now you will take it as observed 5. Okay. Now SD is what? That is standard deviation. Standard deviation is what? NPQ. 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 All the three values you know, just substitute 960, 1 by 6 into 5 by 6. Okay, you will get it as 11.55. After you do that, X is what? See, they have said X minus NP. NP is what? N into P. You will get it as, see here, when you have the value of n is 960, okay, into what is the value of p? 1 divided by 6. That is what you got it as 160. Okay, 160 if you got, see the value 160. The expected number was this, but the observed is 160, because see here if you have 1 by 6, that is 5 you have taken, this is considered to be x. Okay, and this is np, that is, see it is np, this is x. Okay, here np, why? Because I hope you didn't understand. Okay, I'll explain it again. See, they have taken 5 right in all the 6. So what you will do, that is the value of probability is 1 by 6. How many times it is tossed? Once, 960 times. And what is observed, that is 184. The value both you have to find out. Okay. Now I hope you got it. If you still have doubts, you can let me know in the comment box. Now you will get it, that is 184 minus 160. You will get it as 24. Okay. Now you will substitute it here and divide it by, you will get it as 2.078. Again that is greater than 1.96. That is for 5% LOS. Okay. So again it is rejected. If it is rejected, it is biased. I hope you got this for 5% LOS. Okay. Next is based on Z is equal to P1 minus P2 divided by PQ of 1 by N1 plus 1 by N2. That is how you have got a machine produced 25 defective articles in a batch of 400. Again, it produced 15 defective of batch of 200. Okay, you have here one number, again one number. Here some another number, another number. That means you have to remember this is P1 minus P2 divided by 1 plus N1 plus 1 2 into PQ. Now, what is PQ? And they have said for 1% LOS. Okay, I hope you got this. Here you have, if they have not mentioned, you can do it for 5%. They have mentioned here for 1% LOS. That means level of significance. Is there a reduction of defective articles after overhauling? They have asked. Now you will take again null hypothesis, that is for machine has not improved after overhauling. Again, alternative you will take for null, that is P1 is not equal to P2. Here it is P1 equal to P2. Here it is P1 not equal to P2. Now you will take N1 as 400, N2 that is batch. Another batch is what 200. X1 is 25, X2 is 15. You substitute. P1 is what? P1 is what x1 divided by n1. Okay. Now we'll substitute 25 divided by 400, 15 divided by 200. You will get P1 and P2 values. Just you will get P, right? See here. The formula is what? P1, P2 you got. That is x1 divided by n1. Now you want P and Q, right? In order to, you want P and Q. P is what? P1, x1 plus x2 divided by n1 plus n2. Okay. P is what? There you took it as x1 divided by n1. So if you want, that is p1. If you want p, you add just both. If you add these both also, you will get the answer. That is 0.0625 plus 0.075. No, first you have to add that both and divide. Okay, now you will not get it. I hope you got the logic behind that. You have to add then divide, right? So here you have divided, then adding is not possible. First you have divided, then you have added, then again this, it's not possible. Now again you will take the value of p, you will substitute. Q is what? 1 minus p. You will do again, you substitute, that is for denominator you take some variable f and you substitute all the values and you do next again substitute here p1 p2 f, that is f you consider this pq of 1 plus n, 1 by n1 plus 1 by n2. You will get it as 2.58. That is, you have to compare with 2.58 because it is 1% LOS. Okay. Now Z value is what? Minus 5787. Minus 0.5787. That is less. So it is accepted at 1% LOS. So we can conclude that the machine has not improved after overhauling. See, the machine is not. Okay. Accepted, right? So they have asked, test at, is there a reduction of after overhauling? There is no, as it is accepted, it is no defective after overhauling. It is not improved. Okay, now that is next type of formula is small p minus capital P divided by PQN. Okay, now they have mentioned 95%. That means 5% LOS you should take. Okay, see, 5% LOS of its products supplied confirmed the specification. Out of a sample of 200 products, 18 are defective. 200, 18 are defective, they are saying. Test at 5%. See, now you will take it as 95% is what? 0.95. Again, alternate you will take it is not equal. High, null you will take it as equal. Next, for 5% LOS, you will take it as 0.05, right? 5 by 100, that's it. You will get it as 0.05. P minus P, that means 18 are defective out of 200 means 182 are not defective. So you will take it probability of 182 divided by 200, you will get it as 0.91. That will be value of small p. What is capital P? 0.9195, that is what you took here, 95%, that is capital P divided by capital PQ divide by n is 200. You will get the value of minus 2.5955. Okay, I hope you got this. This is also, we will check for test the climate 5%, right? That is less than 1.96. It is great. Minus, what the answer is, minus 2.5955 is less than 1.96. I hope you got this. That is minus 2.5955 is less than 1.96. That means it is a positive, it is a negative number, right? So it is lesser, means it is accepted. I hope you got this. Next, we will do about the confidence limits question. That is, for sample, it is P plus or minus 2.58 PQ by N. Next, we will see for population what it is. Okay. Now, a random sample of 500 apples was taken from a large consignment and 65 were found to be bad. In 500, 65 were bad. Estimate the proportion of bad apples in consignment as well as the standard error of estimates. Find the percentage of bad apples in the consignment. Now you will take it as what are the bad apples in 65 by 500. That means you will take the probability. You will get it as 0.13. Q is what? 1 minus P. You will get it as 0.87. Root PQ by N you will find out. N is what? 500. Okay. And you will get it as some value 0.015. Again you substitute 0 p is what? 0.13, and you will substitute the value. You will get two values, right? Here it is plus or minus, so you will get it as two values. Now that here you will take and you will say the you will get 0.0913, 0.1687. You will multiply it with 100. You will multiply it with 100 because you want in percentage. They have asked what percent. Okay, you will say 9.13 and 16.87. The required percentage of bad apples in the consignment. See what the percentage they have asked. Find the percentage of bad apples in consignment. Okay, so you'll write it as it is between 9.13 and 16.87. This is for sample type. Now for population type, x bar plus or minus 2.58 sigma by root n, that means standard deviation number, and you will have x bar. Okay, x bar is mean. You have to find, see question if you understand the mean and standard deviation they have given by 60 cables. That means n is 11.09 tons and 0.73 tons. That is mean and SD. You have to find at 95%, 99%. For 95%, what you will take x bar, that means mean. Okay, standard deviation. You just substitute in the value. You will get it as 2. That is for level of significance is 1.96 you will take. Okay, here it is 2.58 for 99%. One level, that is 99% confidence limit. It is 1% level of significance. Okay, here you will write it as the 10.91 and 11.27 tons are for 95% confidence limits. 10.85 and 11.33 are for 99 confidence limits for mean of maximum limits. This is how we solved the module 3 questions for M3, that is third semester mathematics for CSE stream. Make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching the video without subscribing, make sure to subscribe and then watch the video. It helps me to do more videos about this. Thank you for watching the full video. If you are want this PDF, again as I said, you can DM me on Instagram. I'll send it for you. And thank you for watching the full video. I'll be uploading the fourth module. If possible, I'll upload today itself, or else tomorrow morning. I'll be scheduling the video. It will come as soon as possible. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any queries, you can let me know in the comment box. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos.